Well, welcome to Rickroll Land. I don't know what else there is to do.
Now you're probably wondering just how I got here. Well, I'll tell you. Shut the music off. I ain't getting copyrighted after this. Well, basically, I bought an island. The reason was because there's a loophole in the Bahamas government, which allows you to make kind of like a separate nation state under the jurisdiction of the Bahamas, but also technically means that I was able to make my own country and legally name it Rickroll Land. And it's about a 450-foot long island right off the coast of the Crooked Island, which accurately fits its description. And basically, in this video, I'm going to be staying there for a whole week to prove that you can stay on Rickroll Land for a whole week, I guess. I don't know why you watch these videos. So let's switch back to the past of Dallas, aka Infurness, to explain exactly how that's gonna work. So first I have to get to the Bahamas, and the way I do that is I have to take a plane to an airport, to another airport, and then to finally another airport, which is the city in the Bahamas. But when I get to the Bahamas, I'm going to go to a local lodging hotel and make a reservation for 1 week, not for me, but for my cameraman. While my cameraman gets to spend that whole time at a hotel, I get the luxury of seeing how long I can survive living on a mound of sand. So, that's basically what this video is going to be like, just to prove that Rickroll Land is habitable. And it is not just a gimmick, it's a real-life country, and there's going to be a population. It's just going to be me. And everyone who reserved the Airbnb listing for it, of course. So once me and my cameraman get to the Crooked Island, we're gonna rent a boat and go about 15 miles offshore to the wonderful scenic Bikini Bottom, Rickroll Land right here, completely my property, and then he's gonna drop me off with all of my junk, and then he's gonna drive the boat all the way back to the island, and then go all the way off back to Nassau to stay at the comfy Holiday Inn for 7 straight days. We're basically just doing this so I have no incentive to cheat or try to leave the island at any point. Although this might be pushing it a little bit because there's literally no cellular service, so if any emergency happens, well, I'm kinda, cooked. Also on the forecast, there's gonna be like some hurricane type weather potentially. What a surprise. So, that's even better. So, let's just, cut straight to the interesting part here. Alright, let's go to Rickroll Land. Gotta get close. First stop on the way to Rickroll Land. Now I need to get picked up by the cameraman, the same cameraman, as always on this channel. And then we're just going to plan for the next flight to Nassau, if that's even how you pronounce it. I really don't even know. Yeah, this is what Miami looks like, 40 stories up. Not too bad. And that road right there goes all the way to where that scene from the new Grand Theft Auto trailer takes place, I believe. And it just goes right over the bay. Okay, welcome to the hotel. Been quite a doozy to get here, I'll tell you, but this is very high up. This is like on the 40th floor. There's a lot of tall buildings here. Okay, rise and shine, gamers. But yeah, it's actually pretty cloudy outside. Let's just take a look. Actually, the balcony seems even bigger in the daytime. I'm gonna have to pack my bags now, head off to Nassau. It's freaking cold here though. Welcome to Nassau. here I am again. You might be wondering. Oh shit, too far ahead. Press the volume button to turn off the AC. Like, shut up for a second. How's it going? We're going to Rickroll Land. That's my cameraman. We're gonna rent a boat. You're gonna drive me there, and then you're gonna just leave me there for a week, go back to the hotel, and then just stay at the hotel while I stay at my private island in the middle of nowhere. So that's basically the summary of everything. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to the CBS store. It seems pretty, actually similar to Walmart, to the point where it's like almost identical. Get like a week's load of random supplies and snacks. And I'm gonna head back to the Holiday Inn. That's about everything, I guess.
Well, this is scary.
It's scary with me behind the wheel. I think it's that thing that's all the way over there. Like that kind of different looking place. I don't even know why it looks like that though. Yeah, that's my first mate. We're getting all wet. The camera's gonna get.
What's all heading?
10 knots. 10 nautical knots.
Oh shit. Does that mean you're hitting sand?
Maybe. Going at a snail's pace. Alright. Right about here should be shallow enough to just jump off. Rick, you're looking a little bit folded these days. Legs are gonna like rip off. Alright. So this time exactly next week. And hopefully I'll still be alive. And then you would just come to this exact spot. And yeah.
Alright. I think we figured out how to get this anchor up.
Yeah. Drops the camera. Oh, you're already going.
Why not? I want to be out here.
Alright. 1 week. 1 man. Oh, there he goes. And I really hope that my cameraman doesn't just completely forget about me. Now what do I do? Okay. Well, first thing is the tent, I guess. There's no cell reception, so I can't call and change my mind. That's it. So the Rickroll Land that I was filming on in the previous videos was like a small segment of the island that stretches out into the ocean. Most of it is like 2-foot deep water. The main island has a lot of vegetation, as you can tell on Google Earth. So I guess we only have limited daylight to set up this tent. Day 1 of 7. I hope the wind isn't just completely gonna ruin all this shit. Okay, this isn't working. All right, come on. That is how you make a tent on Rickroll Land. Let me just
It's not too bad in here. It's actually kind of spacious. So basically, where we are right now is Rickroll Land proper, the main island. Not Isla Sorna or Isla Nublar. It's Isla Rickrar. Alright, I'm gonna go and set up the interior of this tent. And you can come on inside and watch me do it. Yep. This is the Airbnb for a week, I guess. This is Rickroll Land. It is so hot. I have 0 cellular connection. Like, I mean, if I start dying, I'm gonna be literally screwed. There's no way I can contact any emergency services. GPS still works. And that is my current location. And to give you some perspective of how far away this is from any civilization, well, if we just zoom out on the map, then we could see we're literally like that far away from this island here. And there's nothing on that island either. Anyway, since I'm on the island already, let's just read some of the Airbnb messages. Alright, first night at Rickroll Land. I am going to be sleeping here. It's already going like shit. The tent barely stands up straight, and the wind is blowing this way. So, let's just go to sleep, I guess. First night at Rickroll Land is a go. The wind is blowing this way, as you can probably tell. Top of the morning to you. Well, that's just the wind though. Frick. Look how close I am to the frickin' water. Like, that might be hazardous. I don't know if that's a good idea. That land out there, that's Ackland's Island. It's a new day. The tent is still up. Yay. Holy I'm stranded deep. That's actually the Rickroll Land sandbar that I filmed at. And it looks like it's halfway underwater right now. Good thing we have all this extra space now to work with. I thought I'd do some exploring today. And I also realized I only brought 2 batteries for the night camera and 1 battery for the main camera. And I did not bring a phone charger. Oh, this place looks pretty woodsy, all right. What's under this? Looks like some hurricanes took down most of the trees. There's a hurricane here once every week, by the way, so don't come here, basically. There's a lot of wood planks right there. I don't know why they're on my island. Someone used to own this island, that's what it was, before me. I don't know what they were doing on it, but it doesn't look like much is left. And there's also no mosquitoes or bugs that I've even had to deal with either. There's literally just no wildlife on this frickin' island. It's that deserted.
But after reviewing this footage and getting an expert's opinion, it turns out that those wooden planks are actually just natural debris. Which means there's a very good chance, even though somebody owned this before me, nobody on Earth has ever stepped foot on this island until right this very moment. Except Rick Astley himself, of course.
Somebody bought an island, and it is legally named Rickroll Land.
It's in the Bahamas. Okay.
Wow.
We've got to go to the Bahamas. We've got to check that out. Somebody's
red
probably done very well on crypto, I think, at this point, and go, what should I do next? I'll buy an island.
So thanks for that.
I am limited with battery life, and there really isn't much to film or do after a while here. I mean, so I'm just gonna be kind of abbreviating this into certain sections of each day. It's pretty much getting towards sunset, and it's the hottest it's been. It's probably like 100 degrees. I've been playing a lot of video games on my phone that don't require Wi-Fi, but now that it's getting towards that time of sunset, I have to reset my spawn point to here. Okay, night number 2 of Rickrollland. I figured I'm just not gonna wear clothes anymore because they're kind of overrated. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Let's give it up for day 3! Day 3!
New day. I'm looking more and more like Castaway. Well, it's now day number 3, I believe. So that was the worst night out of all of them so far. It is so hot and so miserable that literally nobody can survive here for any amount of time without AC. And I don't have any Wi-Fi or anything of that nature, so no technology, no way of communicating. But I do have some Cheez-Its and some things from PBS or whatever that store is called. Yeah, it's looking kind of gloomy now. I don't really know if it's gonna be a hurricane or if it's... And it looks like there might be a storm coming in. It's like 8 in the morning right now. I had to move spots for the tent because the wind literally blew it away almost last night. Hey, you know what? There, stay in there then. Well, this is a very long week that's not ending anytime soon. Well, at least another 3 days. My cameraman only knows to come back at the exact same day next week, Sunday, at the exact same time. So I really hope he freaking remembers. Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna be pretty mad and dead. Here's my fishing box. Got a fishing rod in there. Now we're gonna see if we can catch some dinner. I don't want to just be eating Cheez-Its the whole time. Stale Cheetos. Alright, so if you guys want to see how the other side of Rickrollland looks like, I'll take you on a little trip. Yeah, basically, this is the backside of the island. All that island right there is the main part of Rickrollland. This is like a kind of like a beach section or like a sandbar that kind of goes above and below the tide depending on the time of day. All right, let's go explore the ocean or something. Better not drop this water. Waves are coming in from the west, I guess. That feels like the Bahamas. Okay, well, I have no idea how that's supposed to work. How is this supposed to be done? I'm no expert, but something tells me that I just might not get something this week. If I do, I'm eating raw fish, because I can't craft a furnace with no stone on me. This frickin' Castaway stuff is like not as easy as it looks. Gotta stand ultra still. That's what it is, right? It'll be like, how many hours in the day for? Almost at the end of day 4. It's 5:30 a.m. night 3, and I just heard like a meow. Like it sounded like a cat.
What the frick was that? It sounded like a frickin' cat meowing. What the heck?
shut that shit off for a second. You can't see dog do honky. Okay. That's cool. Well, there's no cat out there. Damn it. I wonder how Levi's doing at the hotel.
How y'all doing? And I guess Dallas is doing all right. He's probably still alive, hopefully. It's now I have to find something to do out here in Nassau.
This is torture. It's even hotter than the last nights. I literally just realized I look exactly like Tom Hanks right now, playing Castaway. So that's a good fit. Well, I think I'm gonna take the drone out again this lovely morning and film myself on this island. There's still like half battery on the drone. That is my pole, and never forget it. See that? There's a boat out there? That island right there is Crooked Island, or at least Ackland's Island, whichever one. So you can see the some of the buildings on it.
Well, it was at this point that I was down to my absolute last camera battery, and my phone was dangerously close to running out of batteries too. And there was obviously a hurricane thunderstorm on the way, so I decided to spend the rest of the time mainly just filming B-roll shots with the drone in order to get clickbait thumbnail still frames, and of course, an absolutely epic trailer/intro. But after this point, it started raining essentially the entire rest of the time staying here on scenic, lovely Rickroll land. And then this happened. So yeah, I was literally underneath a lightning storm for a whole day straight. Whether it was day 5 or day 6, I don't even remember because I had powered off my phone. But I literally thought I was going to die. Regardless, I filmed a couple more shots of me sleeping throughout the storm, which luckily cooled the temperature a little bit.
And you know what the thing is? I saw it coming because of the fucking IR flashlight shining in my fucking face all night long.
But then finally, on the absolute last day, at least what I thought was the last day,
This thing is actually still recording.
I was down to having no food, no cell service, and my phone had literally died.
The last day is upon us, my friends.
This is the cost of wanting to make a YouTube video in the most remote place on Earth. I never even factored that in. What if a storm comes? There's no one to pick me up or rescue me. This tent will be washed away. I'll turn myself into the next YouTube Unsolved episode, but it'll actually be real.
Last day here on Rickroll land with my fishing net, which did not catch any fish. Great. Should probably get going. Okay, and this is the exact location where we're planning to get picked up. We were dropped off last time. Well, this was my lovely vacation in the Bahamas. Kinda sucks. Oh my freaking goodness. How was that week at the hotel? Well, my phone's dead, so well, we gotta go, I guess.
Get on the front, close that gate. Close it! No! Don't get up there! And I lost the lens.
Back at the hotel. That happened. It's been one terrible week, and I want to go back. So I'm going to be going back to the US of A. I'm gonna take an F and go to sleep. Even though it's like 12 noon. I've been awake for 24 hours. Alright, I'll see you when I get back home. Goodbye.
I survived. You don't seem that happy about that. Gosh. Well, that's the video. I filmed this after the video, so what you can do is stay tuned for the next videos coming out. I spent a week on Rickroll Land and had nothing better to do but film every video idea possible. So there's going to be a lot more. So, you can do that by going 2 inches below the screen and making the black button gray. And you'll also get 10 years of good luck. You'll see me in the next one. Goodbye. Just trying to turn this thing into a flag, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Well, if I hold it, it'll work.